Oh, that up. That over here to here. That out. All right. All right. All right. Well, I need to figure out how to turn that off. I need to figure out how to change that. Hello, hello, hello. Ah. All right. Hmm. Trying to figure out how to get rid of that. Boy, what's up, Mr. Fitz? Do you remember how to get rid of this? The little recording up here? Yo, Brian, thank you so much for liking the live. Yeah, replay mod. Uh, mm, that in here then. Play mod. Ah. There we go. Yo, Corn Maze, thank you so much for the corn. What's up, Willow? How you doing? Yeah. Called payback. Corn Man, thank you so much for the corn. All right. So, I also need to adjust some of my settings. We've been having fun the past couple of days. Or today. So, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? That's the big question. That's the big question. Enquest, yes. That's what we're doing. No, we are actually working today. No, maybe I should wait for the end. I am gonna adjust one more keybind. Third person. There we go. Gotta get that back on this. Gotta get that back like this. You're in a holly jolly mood. Oh my gosh, ChatGPT. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. It's always nice when people are in good moods. So, today's gonna be fun. Today's gonna be fun. We're gonna do some really cool stuff today. So, a really good time of the year to be in a holly jolly mood. So. Sorry, I'm waiting for the ad on Twitch to end because, you know, you need to do an ad. Apparently every so often. Yo, let's go, ChatGPT. Yo, Raquel, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? All right. So today, I don't know how far. I haven't picked out a block palette for this. Okay, I haven't picked out a block palette for this yet. But let's go into our little free cam mode. Somewhere either here or here, I want to actually do a fighting arena. So if you didn't know, in the newest update for Minecraft, which we're not on yet, but we will be here. We will be soon. Hell, I'm really sorry I don't speak Spanish. Which we will be here soon, but not right away. We are going to have spears, and I was watching just kind of the hermits run around and stab each other a lot and all that stuff. And I was standing there thinking, you know, it'd be great is to have an actual fighting arena. Have like jousting sections, arena fighting sections, all that different stuff. So that's what we're gonna be working on. Yeah, Fitz, I found it. Oh. ChatGPT, thank you, Mr. ChatGPT, thank you so much for the sub. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna go somewhere in here. Whether it's here, we're gonna go somewhere in there. So it'll be fun. I'm excited for it. I also need to figure out how I'm gonna connect it to the road because I don't know if I want to make this one longer or if I want to extend a road back this side. So yeah. But we are gonna do. I'm actually gonna go make a lot of mud real quick. And I'm actually gonna swap a lot of this over. So you notice right here, wherever we put these shelves, it actually gets rid of the path. I do have a fix for that, so we're gonna start with that today. And then we'll work on to the fighting arena. Part of the reason why I want to do the fighting arena on the backside here is because we have the stables right here. So like it kind of makes sense, you know? It kind of makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to go empty out my inventory. I think if we find a shulker, actually, we can probably do that quick. How many diamonds do I have? Mike, I have more than I care for. I'm to the point where I have so many, I don't care how many diamonds I have. So, I definitely have over a stack of block. So, but yeah, Fitz, I did find it. One too hard. I don't know why the torches being there is actually like the perfect thing in the world. Hmm. So very clearly. Hmm. Soul soil. Why is there soul soil there? Wonder. Boom. Block of amethyst. Ew. Iron, soul soil. Why are there gold ingots down there then? Weird. That's weird, but whatever. Da, 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 da. Well, all right. Loki might actually wind up taking that and putting it somewhere else. So. Right. Why? What is that? What is that? Why I have you? Why I have you? But we're actually going to be taking these mangrove roots. It's really wonderful that I just magically found those. Magically found those. Ah. So we're going to do that. And then actually going to fly this way. We're going to set down just all the shulkers immediately because I actually don't need to carry them with me. Don't want them just sitting in there. So we're going to put them where we'll most likely use them next. So I'm going to hold on to that window. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to getting the spear on this world. It's just, so if you've noticed, I've used free cam a couple of times, which is because I figured it out. It was super hard. It was not. I have any mud here. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We're going to need to go get more mud. But I figured out how to use free cam. Just wonderful. Yep. Prepare for war. Oh my gosh. Guys. What do you mean that just bounced off of him? Do you mean that just bounced off? Oh my. It's already nighttime. Why? Alright, so bro really just got fried. We're gonna run over here. We're gonna grab some mud real quick. Because what we're gonna do, fires it. I don't know why I'm holding on to that, but we are. This is one of those things that I should just put in. Just one of those things I should put into my like into Finrad. That is like actually like just stupidly easy to do. Hmm. Why are all those going to me? Oh, that was weird. Oh, Bob, thank you so much for the hot likes. And the follow, Bob. And the follow. Getting us closer to that goal. Hmm. Now I'm asking myself, why is not Bob the Builder, Bob the Destroyer? He was the bad guy in Thunderbolt. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm sure of it. We're going to do a good 3-hour stream today, probably, so. We're going to figure out a layout and kind of our road layout, and then we're going to figure out a whole bunch of other stuff. So, we'll get there. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Bob. Oh my gosh, look at everything. It's just all scattered. Everything all scattered, man. All scattered, man. Unfortunately, these bottles of water are just going to need to go. All right, so this is actually the block that we're going to replace all of our path blocks with. Why are we going to do that? Well, because quite frankly, I think it actually looks... Well, A... it actually plays. But B, for that part of the world, it will actually really be nice. Bob, we have been on this world for 5 years. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. The world's gone through some changes. So, we've been on this world for 5 years, and definitely have had some different. There have been times where we haven't been doing as much as we should or could. What's up, Bumble? How you doing? I think we're back for good this time. Yeah, so we're going to get a lot of this. We're actually going to go get a lot of those mangrove roots that we've just been letting sit there, too. So... All right, Bumble, you're all good. You're all good. See you later. Stay awesome. Be awesome. All right, awesome, Bob. Let's go. We're already at 200, which is a good start. So. Da, 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 da. All right. All right. So we got a lot of mud, which actually should be enough to finish or to do all of that pathing through the stable. Assuming we get enough root, which honestly, clearing out the root here will just be a good thing. Clearing out the root here is just going to be a good thing for me to do in this area. Because, oh my gosh, there is so much of it. There's so much of it. There is so much of it. Oh my gosh. And I say I hated this stuff before I figured out I could combine it with mud. I mean, I hated it. With a passion. Oh yeah. I need to change where this is at. I just straight up clicked out of Minecraft because I accidentally hit my chat in or TikTok chat. Whoops. I don't know why, but it put the chat way down. So whoops. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Yeah. So, yo, 600 likes. Let's go. Holy moly. Max, we're working on building a fighting arena. So, we're actually getting this stuff right now. A, to clean up the server a little bit. And B, also just to replace all of our path block with what we can combine this with mud. Make so. Holy moly. Alright, so. But that's all I'm collecting at that show. Very nice, very nice. Oh yeah, awesome, Max. I can do this now. I can do this now. Dun. So. Yo, 1K likes, let's go. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I'm actually happy that I'm able to do that now, just solely because of... Let's go. Let's go. I believed you. I believed you, Bob the Destroyer. So far, you really haven't lived up to your name. Public creator, honestly. Another hunter. Another cat. Another one. All right. So, we're going to do... We're coming here, right like this, right? We're going to come in here. We're going to break this down. We're going to break this down right like that. All right? We're going to come. We're going to go back. And we're going to come back like this. And I think I'm actually going to just do this on the parts that aren't covered. We're going to do this on the parts that aren't covered, because then it makes it seem like they're like waterlogged because they're out in the rain more often. Like they're less kept because they're out in the rain, right? And plus it's a horse stable, so you got horses walking around, and on the outside they don't keep it as well as they do on the inside. Oh my gosh. Almost 1,300. Almost 1,300. Bro? Why is bro so angry? $1,300. But yeah, so all right, I actually like that. Cause like, okay, so like get division. All right, get division. Look into my mind with me. So in here, it's dry, it's nice, it's protected. It's protected. You can't really do much. Don't know why that was there. Like, you can't really do much to protect the path. The horses will come in here and they'll trample it. And it actually, like, the path stays in good shape. But then you come out here where there's elements. And then it's like, oh, there's definitely hoof prints. So, that's what we're going with. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, you like that? I have smite on this sword. That explains why zombies are so easy. Why do I have smite? Anyways. So, now where do we put the fighting arena? Wait. Put the fighting arena right where I'm at. Right. Alright. So, we're going to use dirt blocks. Alright. Line this up. Where do we want this to go? To have you a good distance away. Okay. So, we're going to have the stables right about here. So, right. All right, so I want this to be a good distance away from here. So we're going to do right here is going to be the start of the stables. Bud, how's it going? So we're going to do that right there. So the start of the stables are right here. We'll do a path leading over to these stables. So again. Let's go. 2K. Simultaneously the best gaming franchise and the worst gaming franchise all at the same time. Actually, no, they're worse than Madden. They're not better than Madden. My bad. So, we got stables here. Got just like 4 stables here. And then we're gonna go like this. And then what we're gonna do. So, you've liked this live a lot, Bob. 2,000 times, a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we're going to need to build up a little bit of terrain here. So this is actually going to be our fighting arena. Come down here, like so. How far do I want this to be? Oh my gosh, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Every build is just progressively getting bigger. We're on a bad. The hole right here. There's definitely a hole. Every single build. There. Every build is just getting bigger, and I don't know how to feel about that. That doesn't feel big enough. You know what I mean? Is it? It is big enough. That is big enough. So, the one thing I don't necessarily like. I'm going to make the stables a little bit bigger. I'm going to make the stables a little bit bigger. I did, Just Me. I looked at what it was, and I was like, yeah, Just Me's right. We're going to make the stables a little bit bigger. Locker room area? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm proud. Be proud of me. I also caught up on My Hero yesterday, yesterday, and then I watched the new episode this morning. Oh my gosh. Yesterday's like nearly broke me. So move that down about 5. So we'll move this down about 5 again. Yo, Beto, how you doing? All right. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So we'll go right here. Go, Just Me. Thank you so much for the like. How did I avoid that hole? I don't know. All right. Anyways, we'll go like that. All right. So that is the combat area. All right. And what we will have, we're going to have our multiple lanes for jousting. So probably 1, 2 lanes for jousting. And then we're going to have various combat zones. So then what we need next is stands so we can watch this. We can watch the Titans. These Titans combat. Yes. Okay, Beto, go. Stay safe. So we can watch these Titans compete. But we're gonna go. Let's say right about here. Yeah, we're gonna go right about here, and we'll go out there. How big do we want the stunts to be? How big? We can make them really big, or we can make them not so big. I'm not sure. I think what we're actually going to do. Yeah, a few rows at least. So, what I'll actually do, go like that. We're actually going to go. Just have one side. Yo, Sarah, how you doing? How you doing? Like 4 or 5 sounds good. Yeah. That should be about right. Oh, as always, Sarah. We're actually going to go back a couple here. And then what we're going to have are like box seats there. Yes, we're going to put box seats in because where else is the king of Finrad going to? That's canonically not right. Finrad has queens. Okay, Sarah. I don't know how to respond to that. So we'll do that for the box seats. Those will be slightly elevated and just be kind of. How many deep did I actually go for this? This is going to be a crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, I see, Sarah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm not hip with it, so. Will I be live tomorrow? I won't be live tomorrow. I gotta edit a video, and then I'm going to see FNAF 2 with my brother. So I live by the play hard, party hard kind of motto, so. Oh yeah, that, never mind. Work hard and play hard. That kind of thing. So, yeah. In regards to the next week, though, it won't be as live as often as I want early in the week. Yeah, I really need to edit the video, so I'm actually gonna just do. I'm gonna jump to this. We're gonna kind of catch up. Yeah, you're all good, Bob. So, I don't think we will be just because I gotta edit the video. Gonna watch or gonna go see FNAF 2 and then Vikings play at late at night. So, all right. So, now the fun bit. The fun bit, figuring out our colors. Yeah. I really want to go see it. So, I made the mistake of not seeing the first one in theaters. So, I'm really trying not to make that mistake again. So, so 1, 2, 3, 7, 14, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That. Yeah, Bob. That'd be awesome. Can't wait to see you then. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Bob. So, I'm gonna go like show. And I'm actually gonna offset this a little bit. So, I'm in here with our muddy mangrove root. Oh, hey, that has different patterns. I'm doing good, Sarah. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Well, like I said, we're going to see FNAF 2. Not making the same mistake that I made with the first one and not seeing it in theaters. And then we're also working on Die Stadt Show. It's honestly a lot more fun than working on spawn proofing our wither farm. So. Oh my gosh, why did I just show him like that? But yeah. So what does this what do we do for colors? We want to go Kalis. So this is a fighting arena, right? So we want to do something that's stone. We want to do something that I'm really trying to avoid making this out of muddy brick. Because like it's like, oh well, I wanted to be like Colosseum based and like the Colosseum. If I wanted to do something that would be like that color, it'd be muddy brick, which I don't want to do that again. Appa gets it. So we need to find a different option. We need to find a different option. So I also built everything on an even again. Fun. Don't want to do it out of clay. My brightness not right. The settings, brightness. No, it isn't. Stone with squares in it. Talking. Are you talking stone bricks or are you talking? All right, what did I do with that thing? Here. Are you talking chiseled stone brick? Oh. Oh, it'd be on the outside here. This would be elevated one, and then I want. I'm gonna do 10. I didn't count that out. This is my own server. And Cress. This is my own server, so. I need to move the portal. I do need to move the portal, though. It's about actually right where I want to be. Height-wise. Just don't know if this is the right brick choice. Okay, so like, I don't know if it's the right brick choice because of how similar it is to the wall, just color-wise. So, like, that was weird. So, part of the reason why, like, this build looks so good here, and this build looks good here, because they don't work, or they don't mix with the wall, per se, so... Like, we can do stone brick further into the build, but, like, can't do it right next to the wall, I don't feel. Yeah, let's go, dispatch. I think it would be good as an accent, maybe, but I need something that's thicker, if that makes sense. What are what windows in what room? Oh, those? Yeah. Change the tavern. Let me think. Because we can't. We're not going to do the stone brick because it's just over. Just me. Occasionally, a couple of other people will hop on. People that have been on for a while, so. On long ago. Da, 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 da. I don't want it to be dark though. That's the issue. So, like, that's really the biggest issue is I don't want it to be dark. Which makes me really hate that one of the few options after that is mud bricks. Like, I don't want the regular stone bricks because then it will just kind of like blend into the wall. I really, really don't want to do that. Red ones? Are you talking? Oh, just bricks. That doesn't really fit the theme of Finrad. But, like, that's the only... Like, it's this and mud bricks. Like, that's... Let's open up block palette. Let's open up block palette. Let's open up block palette. Maybe we can do something that tough. Tough. Oh, there's actually so much. Tough bricks. That would actually probably be a good one. I think okay. Tough brick. Will that mix with basalt? Yes, it will. Okay. Figured it out. Now, the only issue. Where the heck do we get tough from? A lot of it. I really hate that I like tough. Like, ever since they added the actual variants of it. We're gonna need to go deep. Gonna need to go deep. So tough basalt, deep slate. So I'm gonna actually go find some tough so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. Basalt will actually be easy. We can actually make a farm for that. So do I have a tough slot? I say that like I actually liked tough before. So that's... So you notice how that is different than stone brick? That's what I'm going for. So... Bro, clothesline me. I just straight up got clothesline. Like, what are we on about? I'm also not gonna lie. It is insane how fast I can get moving without rockets. Did my brain just stutter? I really just got blocked by him. Hmm. I think if we actually accent it with that and that. Like certain areas will have this, certain areas will have this. Don't think we'll make the stables too different. Yo, what's up, Krishana? How you doing, Krishana? We got there eventually. We got there eventually. Yeah, let's do those for sure. And then we're gonna do spruce for our wood. Yeah, I like that. I like that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. That's gonna be our block palette. So boom, boom, boom. Basalt, boom. All right. So that's what we're gonna use for this area. So we'll use them in different ways, varying ways. The bricks are obviously going to be around on the outside a lot more. We'll mix in the basalt and that and that. I think we'll do this for the outer sides here, and then we'll do this and this for our stable area. And then, yeah, the spruce will just be kind of whatever wood we use within the build is going to be a spruce, so... Why? Because spruce is the best in the game. I hate it, but like it is. Stained oak, like... Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the game. Get mad at the game. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that they made spruce the best wood in the game. So, now we get to do the ever fun thing. The most fun thing in all the world. Go mining. Where's my ender chest? There you are. We're going to put you in here. We're going to put you in here. Why do I have water bottles still? Yeah, I was wondering when he was going to notice that. I might also work in some quartz, but we'll wait on that one. We'll wait on that one. And I'm actually going to come over here. We're going to throw everything we're going to use in some sort of way into here. I'm going to throw that in there and that in there. So, put that there. Selection point. Goes chest monster. That. Don't need this. That. I can literally just throw that away, but here we are. Don't need this anymore for now. All right. Papa, we're coming through. I need torches. And I need rockets. I don't need rockets for mining. I need rockets for ease of flying. I literally just sent down my chest. Oh, hey. Oh my gosh. Yes. Never know when you're going to need a cookie. You know, I think he's just weird. Yeah, definitely. You know, I don't know why I have all the gold blocks in there. Or the Wandering Trader head. Whatever. So... grab our torches. Then we're going to go down way far. Find a lot... a lot of tough. I'm dying. A lot of tough. Abba, no. Why, what's... this is my own server. Sounds like a tough job. It really is. It's a tough job, but somebody has to do it. Somebody has to do it. This is my own server, though. Where are we at? -3. That's it. I know it goes down further. How old is the server? The server is 5 years old. Yeah. It's a 5-year-old server, so do the math. I could have saved a lot of money if I was just normal. I'm not. So... yeah, Krishna, this is a world that I've had for 5 years, and this is actually the smaller of the two areas. This only came about in like 1.18, 1.19, whenever they added the Cave and Cliffs update. Or, yeah, the Caves and Cliffs update, just so that I could get like new world generation for it, so... just me. I do play other games. I just don't do them on stream. So I play Apex Legends, which I was actually playing earlier today with a friend. And the reason why I don't play those other games now, stream Apex, is because I start to become a different person, and I really don't like that person, so... yeah, I'll play like Apex. I play... so I played Apex earlier today. Won quite a bit. But other than that, I really don't play it just because I was big into it. Like, I have thousands of dollars in Apex, unfortunately. But it's one of those things where it just makes me too angry. Like, if I shut down my stream the same way every single time, right? I shut it down every single time, and it is 100% intended to leave people with a smile and a bit of reassurance. Apex would make me just hit the stop streaming button in the middle of a game. And that rubbed me the wrong way, and I was like, I'm not streaming Apex anymore. Like, if you go on my Red app, you'll actually see like videos not that long ago from Apex. So, yeah, like Apex is fun. Like, don't get it wrong. I love Apex. Apex is fun. It's just when I was doing it for content, I got to a point where I was so concerned about looking and being good at the game that it just became really toxic for me to play. So but yeah, and then I play other games like I'll open up Command and Conquer General 0 Hour every once in a while. Love that game. Love that game. And I'll just go through the challenge mode as like the laser general or the superpower, not the superpower, the super weapon general, like, and just wipe and decimate everything. So, as little did you know, you didn't know, Command and Conquer General 0 Hour, the super weapon general, is the most OP general. And honestly, I don't know why I would want to be normal. So, I'd much rather be spending my money on this than going out to the bar every night. And yeah. And with how things have been going on Apex recently, I have thought about like streaming it again, but I just, if I do that, it's just going to be a vicious repeat cycle of what happened last time. So, and I am just generally happier playing Minecraft. So, oh my gosh, was I like I said, rewatching My Hero and all that. Um, I genuinely need to like finish my polarized book and then like finish the next 6 or 7. Like so for any of you that don't know, the city that we're working on, Finrad, is based off of an actual book that I wrote. And it's a city from it's Finrad. It's from my book Bosca Finrad. So that's like where the city actually comes from. And I'm also working right now on another book that is called Polarized. Now, here's the thing with Polarized. All right, here, come in close. Let me tell you a secret. I already wrote and completed the first volume for Polarized. Like, I wrote the entire script, and that's done. But I'm trying to turn it into a novel because I can't afford the graphic artist. So, plus I'm going back through it and like that was the first thing that I ever wrote, and I'm like catching a lot of things that are like, well, that's just kind of stupid. So, and I'm actually putting like more filler into the book now. Like my graphic novel was very action dependent. And then also Bosca Finrad was action dependent. It played like it was very quick. You really didn't you learned the characters, but you didn't really learn the characters. And I'm really trying to change that for Polarized because just knowing the characters is actually a huge thing. So, like knowing the main character is actually like one of the biggest things because this isn't necessarily a book that's supposed to be like, oh, superhero. It's like it's meant to have a bigger impact than that. Because my friends don't really play Minecraft. At least right now, so And when I did Apex, I'd play with friends, but plus a lot of them have jobs right now, and so, but yeah, adding a lot more character development, and like I looked at where I was last night and kind of got my brain churning again on that. And like the entire chapter that I'm writing right now wasn't originally in like the graphic novel. Like it wasn't. But it is. There's a scene in it that is going to be like imperative and super important for later on down the line. Like there's a scene in there that is so just, it really is just, it's super important for down the line, and just the way that the main character looks at the world. Oh, which is honestly the fun thing. Nah, Void. This is my own private server, so I get to pick and choose. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Like, and I think one of those. So the thing I love about My Hero, first off, there's just some weird people in the My Hero fandom, but the writer is an absolute genius. The reason why I want to write more because of watching it. No, Void. You came in talking like that. That is an instant. I will never give it to you. But one of the biggest things is I just, with watching My Hero, it gives me the same feeling that I get when I think about like the big moments in like I've been thinking about Polarize longer than this server's been a thing. And oh my gosh, brain, please, for crying out loud. But I have 20 volumes of Polarize like ready to go. I do think as I get into writing, I'm probably going to condense it down, because some of the storylines are, I'm looking at them and I'm going, this really isn't like a main plot storyline, or like I need 2 of these to go together. But I have like 20 volume ideas. I have break off ideas, all that sort of stuff for it. And the arc of this, like this first full arc, and what you could call like a, oh, this could be like an ending point for the book, is one of the most beautiful things I have ever thought of, I have ever visioned, all of it. Like, it is something that at the end of the day, if I'm able to do it, if I'm able to write it and make it a reality, I no doubt believe that I would be one of the biggest writers in the world, because it is that good. The storyline is that good. What happens and how it's all resolved, it's just, it's that level of it. Which I do think you need to have that idea a little bit if you're a writer, but it's just, that's how good I believe that it is. So because it is just, it's incredible, it's beautiful, and just the thought of it like brings tears to my eyes. So yeah, what was I going on about? I was going on about My Hero. Anyways, My Hero makes me think that too. So like, it's the best story ever written. Like, the writer for it is just an absolute genius with how this entire story was constructed, all the twists, everything that happened. Like, I'm going back and rewatching it from the first episode again, just because I want to relive it. Weird. That is a weird thing to ask for, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, My Hero Academia, like, I genuinely believe, like, if you look at all the stories of time, like, that is gonna go down as, like, one of the best. Just the entire arc of it all. And I really don't. I don't know. My brain's lost at this point. Usually that means you need more water. You're all good, Crenshaw. So, we got that. Dash do a bit here. I think we should have enough tough, but it's one of those things where I want to overcollect just in case. Plus, like I said, with the fact that they changed tough, I actually want to use it more now, so. Okay, is this something you get from piglin bartering? Like, nobody tell me if it is, because that would just annoy me. But is this something you get from piglin bartering? Oh, there. I'm rewatching My Hero again. And I genuinely, because there are things like, there are things in the beginning that you're looking at back at, knowing what you know now, and your brain's just going, oh my gosh, like this was always what was going to happen. Like, and I really think it's when you have that foresight in mind with the story that that's when something beautiful is made. Like, it's the reason why Endgame in the first like arc for Marvel and all that was so good, was because they knew the end game they were working for, which was quite literally Endgame. And ever since then, things have just been off. It's because they don't have like a clear direction. You know, I really hate that I ran right over this when we were going. If this isn't such a, hey, you ran right past this, I don't know what is. Like, yeah. Yes, I'm sorry. Coda, second best hero in there. Second best hero. So, don't care. I will not be taking any questions at this time because it's fact. So. Dang, I got 12. I got 12 of them. I want 12 of them. We can't end with an odd stack. Can't end with an odd stack now, can we? I'm suddenly not sure if there's admins on this or not. I feel like they might be testing me for XR right now, but I know there's nobody else on the server. Weird. I know there's nobody else on the server, and I'm the only one with OP. But at the same time, I feel like I'm being watched. I feel like I'm being watched. I can't prove it, but I know it's happening. Yeah. I really just need to finish Polarized so that way I can at least talk about a little bit about Polarized. Because, like, the reviews I've gotten on Bosk are like people love it and everything. And I'm going to tell you right now, Polarized is the better of the two. Like, it just is. Like, Polarized is. Like, it's just the better of the two. And I need to finish Polarized. Like, it's just, it bugs me that I can't. And it's like, what do you mean it's the better of the two? Like, when I wrote Bosk, it was off of a prompt from a writing site. And then I just went, okay, just gonna be what it is. That's what Bosk is. Is I just went, well, I'm gonna do a writing. It's this writing prompt, and I'm gonna do that. So. Uh, Where's my ender chest? I never picked it up. I never picked it up. I hope. Nope, I didn't. Wonderful. Yo, why is there sponge in here? All right. Oh. really fair. All right, me. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome. Mm-hmm. All right, so I like that. I like that. Oh, chiseled tough bricks. Those look like. Ooh, that's going to be part of the palette. That's going to be part of the palette. That's going to be part of the palette. Going to be part of the palette. That's going to be part of the palette. It's going to be part of the palette. Yeah, it's going to be part of the palette. Yeah, it is. All right. So, we got that. Now, this guy. The rock tree. What we need to do. Show. I need ice. Need ice. Ice, baby. Ah. It's only a half moon. Why am I doing this? It is still faster to go through here. Like, maybe fly only to the district, but, like, still faster to fly here. Like, like that. Look, it's the blown up tree farm. Ow. 100% just smacked my face. It did hurt, yes, quite a bit. In fact, hurt quite a bit. How did you know this was here? I gotta be honest, I don't know. I really like how it all sunk to the bottom first. Wonderful. Oh yeah, and they also got the Nautilus now, which is supposed to help underwater. I wonder how fast those guys swim. right. We'll call it a draw. Then we gotta go get a lot of lava. Gotta go get a lot of lava. Homeboy, what are you on about? I left my ender chest again. My face. Bob, get him. Unfortunately, it would appear that wound up in the overworld. Where did I put you? There you are. There we are, right like that. Now we gotta go get some buckets, which don't worry. We have plenty of buckets. We have plenty of buckets. So many buckets, some might say. We have too many buckets. What's up? How you doing, Luke? Yo, Luke, thank you so much for the likes. Would appear I have hit my face again. What's up? Where did I put my buckets? I found my buckets. I only need like 5 of them. Who are you? What's on the agenda for today? How? I got it. It would be how. We are working right now on building actually an arena. So with the newest update, they're adding spears. I'm just a special kind of stupid today. They're adding spears, which are crazy to say the least. Really only needed 4, which are crazy to say the least. Once I get, I've added a more, well, I should say I'm on Hermitcraft mods now, so like I have that level of mod now, so we got replay mod, we got like free cam, we got all that different stuff. And I'm just waiting for the mods, and then I'll actually wind up doing I need glass. But we're doing an arena, so that way we can have like an area to fight people with spears. It's gonna be like Coliseum-esque. We're gonna have a couple of battlegrounds. We're gonna have joust lines. Like, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. And we're using basalt. We're using tough. Like, we like already got a whole block palette picked out, so that should be enough glass. I also need lava. I also need lava. Oh yeah, by the way, so how do I? So, remember how I said I feel like my shulker breaker was smaller? Like, this is what I mean. Like, this is why I say it. Like, I think it might be, it might not be though. So, yeah. So right now we're actually gonna go make a basalt farm, which is actually super simple. Genius, you forgot the lava. Squirrel. Where? It's Shredder. Where? I can't believe I quite literally was just sitting over there. Like, oh, hey, this is why I came over here. And then I ran back. Be like, oh, look at this. This is kind of like how this goes in here. And then I immediately forgot what I was doing. So, what we'll do, I want to say it's packed ice. So, go like that. Go like so. It's not packed ice. Not packed ice. Was it just ice? Is it blue ice? All right, starting to realize I might need to look up another tutorial. Hmm. Soul soil. Blue ice and soul soil. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, so that can stay. All right, so blue ice can stay. Nope, blue ice actually gets why? Because if I'm doing soul soil, then I need to do. If I gotta do soul soil, that means I have to run a rail. Like, I don't know. Actually, I could just do chest cheese. Chest here. Upper here. You know, I might have the most worthless like chest ever. No, I can do this. I might have the most worthless redstone box in existence. Like, straight up. Actually will work if it's like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, for my next trick, I will not leverage my iron farm. So, I can't do that there. That there, I'm going to power the hopper. That's not something I want to do. I don't want to power the hopper. What I want to do, I want to power the rail. Now we make sure that everything still works. Wonderful. And it all goes into here. Wonderful. Now we need to go get a lot more ice. Because we need to make this blue ice. Yay. Yay. So a rail goes there, soul soil there. Yep. And go like show. Full. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, blue ice is 9 packed ice. Am I seeing that right? 9 pack dice. He hit me. He hit me. I don't want to talk about it. Up, get him. I don't know why that does that, but it does it sometimes. I don't like it. It does that. All right. Go like so. How much ice is that? Unfortunately, not enough. I think we actually need like 4 stacks of this if we want another 4 blue ice. Which I'm not gonna lie, is kind of stupid. Kind of stupid that that's how much ice it takes to get packed ice. And then to get blue ice. And boys, we've survived the entire night. We can officially tell the tale of how we're awesome Minecrafters. You know, I really was going to start a hardcore world today and stream that. And then I watched the one gem stream. And went, nope, we're doing this. We really were about to start a hardcore world, and then we just went, nah. They were messing around with spears. We're going to be doing that from now on. So, you know how it be. Yo, 2,300 likes. Let's go. Let's go. What's up? Yes, Declan. Christmas is coming. Winter is coming. Winter's here. We had another snowstorm today. Like, I tell you what. Oh my gosh. That was us last night. Bro? So, in the future, we will actually wind up putting this like up in the sky. Right now, just gonna leave it be. So, he's a wizard, Harry. We need soul soil. Declan, we had snow all last night. Yeah, it was wild. I know I saw... So the big city near me, they were already 4 tenths lower than what we had all of last year. Oh yeah. I just no. Yeah, let me grab this soul soil real quick, and then we'll stop by Appa's house. Then we'll stop by Appa's house. So this would actually be a perfect time to use free cam. So this is Appa's house. You can see we did all the mud on there. And then we got this little skylight so you can look down in there. And then if you go down into here, so we got Appa flying around. That little chest right there. That little chest right there. There's actually snowballs in it. So you can be like, hey Appa, come here. So yeah. It's yeah. So I did not intend to throw that snowball. I feel so bad for that. I feel so bad for that. I genuinely do. So but yeah, we got to do a little bit more on the interior. Like you notice there's a door missing there, and we want to put in a light there or a window there. So yeah, we got to do a little bit more interior stuff. I want to do some more stuff along the walls in terms of like workstations, but for the most part, this is a done build. And yeah, like we got we got mangrove logs, bricks, jungle wood, like mangrove shells, black stone, black windows. Yeah. And then that's acacia trapdoors on the wall there. So I really like how it came out. So, and with these walls, we actually did that little indent just to give it a little bit more definition on the wall. But we did do it over here because we got the staircase going down right there. So, yeah. I actually really, really like how it came out. So, it's really, I love it. So, it's probably my favorite build. Hmm. Well, apparently redstone's not a solid block. So what we'll do is just put there. Ish. I don't know where I got kelp from. And do that. So come in here. Like that. Here. Yeah, I love it though. Like, I genuinely love the way that Appa's house came out. So I am seeing some fatal flaws so far that we need to address and fix. So, mm. Mm. So we're actually just gonna go like that. I just need that pull on that immediately. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I don't know what it is. Well, that's one thing that I'm doing very wrong. Very wrong. Very wrong. So incredibly wrong. So incredibly wrong. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. That was a close one. Oh, that really got hairy. What do I use for multi-stream? I use Streamlabs. Oh, ad started. Oh, no. Don't know if you saw that or not. Or I use Streamlabs. Is it because it's a source block? Because it's a source block. If yeah, it's I've only ever used Streamlabs really. Like Streamlabs is supposedly user friendly. Supposedly. And that just seems to work really well. So I know other people I've heard other people using Restream along with OBS, so I pay $7 a month for Streamlabs. And then my TikTok is actually just the TikTok Live app, so That's all that is. Oh, so I am getting it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but TikTok and Streamlabs do not like each other. Ah. Yeah. I know vertical on YouTube is also really, really good. So, and with Streamlabs, I'm able to do horizontal and vertical, but I need to be streaming. TikTok doesn't like anything. Yeah. TikTok is definitely interesting and weird, so. But I actually, okay, so this is really weird. So I actually like that I have, that's what it was. That's what it was. I was seeing the notification for it coming up. Whoops. Hold the line. Oop. You know, I'm sure I could just go find a biome. But where's the fun in that? You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually amazed I didn't die earlier. It actually amazes me that I didn't die earlier. I guess I'm just too good at the game. Or too stupid. I'm too dumb to die. I'm too dumb to die, I said as I almost died. It was close. I thought we were dead there for a minute. And that would have been really, really tragic with a lot of the stuff that we had on. Like, I don't want to make a new Kitty Hawk. Already had to make a new bow recently. Like, not have been fun. Would not have been fun. You know? You know? Get back. What were we talking about? I know what we were talking about. I just don't remember what we were talking about. That makes sense? Different ways to get onto TikTok. Yeah, I feel like it was something along those lines. No, okay, yep, I remember. I remember what it is. I actually like having TikTok as a separate app because so Twitch will mute your VODs, right? If you play music, which I like having music. I straight up do. Um I just straight up like having music on my streams. So especially when I do Minecraft. Music is like almost a must when you're playing Minecraft. Having TikTok on a separate like streaming app allows me to not do music on Twitch and YouTube, but allows me to have it on the TikTok side, which TikTok it's like a lot more needed. It's really, really needed on TikTok. So yeah, you can have a VOD track. It's just it disables it when you're doing dual output for some reason, so I can't dual output and stream in that way, so I can't stream vertically on YouTube and well no, it disables it if you're streaming to more than one place. Yeah, like that's exactly what I mean, Luke. I think you joined when we were mining, which is hilarious because that's what we're still doing. But yeah, music is really, really important on TikTok just because it catches people. So, aw, Luke, you're touching my heart. But yeah, it allows me to do that, which is just, it's nice. Versus if I did want music, I would have to like choose, okay, do I not stream on YouTube because YouTube will take down your stream if it's playing copyrighted music? Like I straight up had that happen. Or do I... So what I could do is I could record my horizontal while I'm streaming, play music, have it not go to the record, and then have... Which honestly I should just be recording anyways because it's so much easier to get the VOD that way. And it gets better quality than Twitch sometimes, so... But it just allows for me to do so much more, I feel. So, like, I can be very choosy about what goes where. That makes sense. I think that should be enough basalt. I don't need to be worried about music on YouTube. All of the hours that people watch on YouTube are going to count towards me eventually getting monetized. Don't need to worry about VODs being muted on TikTok or on Twitch because I know there's a couple of my followers that like to go back and watch VODs like when it's easier for them to watch or they'll have it on in the background. Second PC with the 1660 Ti in it. Huh? Are you saying it would just be nice to have a second PC? I would say it would be, but I also don't need a second PC. All right. So, this is the block palette we're going with. So this is why we went and got the basalt because we're going to use this. We're also going to use some blackstone in here. So, but this is kind of the block palette that we're going for. So that should be exciting. It should be exciting. Should look really cool. But I want to start on stable first. Where are we at? 2 hours. Let me pause for like half a minute. Yeah. True. But we'll go until it breaks. So I think I got 4080, so I'm gonna I will be back in a minute. I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick. So that way my brain kind of speeds back up. So I think I need to just have a glass of water. So yeah, I'm gonna go get a glass of water. So you know what? Why don't I AFK and let you watch Appa? I'll AFK by Appa. All right. I need you guys to watch Appa for me while I run and do something. So can you do that? All right. I just moved my Diet Coke and realized I had more Diet Coke. Whoops. But I did also get water. So. All good. It's all good. I think what we're actually going to do. I know. I said, let's start working on this. I want to let my brain kind of marinate on this idea. We do still need to go and finish up the Wither farm. So I think we go do that. We go do as much of that as we can. So as much pooping as we can. So, all right. Anyways. Ah, fly. Hello. It's Antonio. How you doing? How you do? That was weird. That was weird. I really love how I just flew down there and immediately saw a column of basalt. So, I'm turning that on just so it's easier for me to track where my X and Z are without taking so much. Yeah. Just to not take up so much of the screen. It has my X and Y's on it. Dude, there's so many bastions. Nice. Oh. $70 days? Oh no. Was that on Hardcore World? Oh. So, it has come to my attention that since I changed versions again, once again, my FOV scaling. Okay, not hardcore. Okay. Uh, oh my gosh, that is so much. That is so many. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you see that thing that it's doing? See that thing that it's doing though? Oh my gosh. San Antonio, how many screenshots are we taking? I need to where Where is the FOE scaling? Down here. How do I get down there? Just under options? Not this. Not this. I'm talking about that. That monstrosity. Should be in video settings. Only issue is I don't know how to get this to scroll accessibility. Oh. There we go. Right. Yep. View bobbing does need to be on. View bobbing does need to be on. 108 games to go. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Mr. Fitz. Thank you, Mr. Fitz. I found it. All right, now I don't need that. So, what we need to do is this upper section and this section for sure. All right. So yeah, only a little bit. Only a little bit. Only a little bit. A lot of it, actually. 400 S. Oh my gosh. More slabbing. Yep. So much slabbing to do. This baby right here got 7 slab per hour. So. But yeah, a lot more slabbing. And then we'll build out that area there. We definitely need to do that upper section there. No, Luke, I haven't figured that out. I'm just kind of winging it, and we'll go from there. So. Yeah, I figure out? No. Will I figure out? Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, we also need to do up here. Oh, hey, we need to build this tin because it'll be quick and easy to build. I don't know where to get this stuff naturally farming. It's really, truly a mystery. Hey, at least we'll get it when we're doing this. I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe that one hit. I can't believe that one hit, honestly. You know what? I need a game theory on why these exist. If it takes blue ice and soul soil with lava running over top of it. Like, I need a reason for why these exist. Do I know why? No. No, I do not. Just my brain's like, I need a reason. I need a reason. The only thing I can think of is that the nether used to be really cold instead. And then something happened where lava exploded up from the ground and caused lakes of fire and turned what was a chill, cool, dimension into a hellish landscape. Like, that's what I need. I need a game theory for that. Like, I feel like this should be far enough away, but, like, I happened. What? Oh, are you saying you happened? That's why it all turned to a fiery hellscape. Antonio. Do I have mini HUD? Yeah, I do. Will that tell me, or like Santonio? Santonio's over on Twitch. Dude, despawn sphere? Shantonio. Luke says hi from TikTok. So what you're saying is this Hermitcraft stuff is really, really helpful. Is that what you're saying? Ideally, we'd be here. Santonio says hi, Luke. So what's this? For the true stuff. Your shapes. Yo, Santo, you got me with that one. I'm learning so much. No. Why? Wait. Oh, crap. Oh. We're gonna need... We're gonna need so much. So much stone. Suddenly, I don't want to build this farm no more. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we might search for another spot. Suddenly, I'm thinking destroying the world is best option. Yeah. Are you sure it's... Yeah, because they were spawning out there. Genius. Weekly mining? Yeah, no. Weekly slabbing. Yeah, but you see, we want wither skeletons. So, like... Also, if I... Can I enable that? Does that move at all? That'll just stay at the spot that I want it to, right? Provides plenty. Low key. Hear me out. Hear me out. TNT duper flying machines. Let's go. Low key might be faster. Might be faster. Oh yeah, I stopped playing Minecraft because I got really burnt out. Between doing the monument farm and just placing all that sand, and I just got really burnt out on it. It wasn't fun for me anymore. Comes back to Minecraft's. Guys, we're gonna do a withers farm, and I'm gonna despawn the entire area. Yep. Yeah. What is this little plug thing? Hmm. Simple voice chat, that's what that is. Hey, we did a yeah. It's because there's nobody else on the server, so it's not gonna connect to it. Isn't it? Or does that mean that my mic isn't set up properly? Ah. Configure a port issue? Hmm. Does the server need to be fabric? I prefer duping charcoal. Hmm. Well, so I'm doing it for wither skeletons, like skulls. So, like... Yeah. I also want to do a ghast farm. The nice thing of like a ghast farm and a gold farm is you can just go straight up there with it. Yeah, like the server needs to be fabric. Hmm. Well, then, unfortunately, this server will never fully be Hermitcraft. Oh, he juked me. He juked me. Dude. 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 He just despawned. Dude, curse forge shame. Listen here, Santonio. Don't need no shash. I don't need no shash. Goes on to somebody. Hmm. Yeah, you're all good. You're all good, Luke. I'm probably going to be on for just like a few, not too much longer. I'll probably run through my inventory and then call it there. So, right around 3 hours is usually where I want to keep streams. So, you're all good. See you later, Luke. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you are loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Luke. Bro's really going through it. Oh. Yeah. Oh, sure. That one bounces back. Yeah, I definitely will. There's a lot of new tools with this that are just different for me, so. All right. Call it a draw. But yeah, we have so many slabs to place if this is what we continue to choose to do. Am I stupid? Or could I just go on the roof right above that area? They would spawn the same, or is the fortress like a certain spot? Depends on how you intend to kill him. Oh yeah, I also got zoom again. Woohoo! Around the... What do you mean by how do you intend to kill him? What do you mean by that, Fitz? I was thinking like Etho, where they would drop down. And then they're like 1 HP. Yeah. I want to. I guess if I'm AFK, it really doesn't matter the rate of which I get the stuff. What's up, Ninja? How you doing? Oh, I could do that too. That would be interesting. That would. That would definitely be interesting. Could do that. Ninja, I'm not in Donut SMP. So, if I did a fully AFK one, I would still get heads though, right? Or does it need to be looting 3? As long as you hit them, that's how you... Well, back to the slabs. Back to the slabs. I love learning Minecraft. Back to the slab. But I could do a teleporter on the roof to then... Or dog. Okay, but how do we do that where the dog doesn't die? Because I'm sure there's a way. Well, dog's 1 block high. It's wild. The Reddit just says that. Check Ian's wither farm. Who's Ian? Guy from Smosh? Yeah, him actually. What? Yeah. You swear I'd have to pay to be this stupid. I do know I need to fix some things, so... Yeah. To pay for something YouTube can teach you? I know, right? Alright, have a good night, Santonio. Yeah, it's getting late for me too, so. Yeah, we're gonna look up a different wither farm. Like, all the props to Ezo in the world. Oh my gosh, Copper Cape. Like, all the props in the world to Ezo, but I'm not doing ish. We're either gonna level everything within that circle, or we're gonna just do something different. So, yeah, Shantonia, stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you lived and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Shantonia. Have oh my gosh. On the bright side, at least we can go back and forth like this relatively easily. Oh my gosh. Look at all the skeletons. Oh my gosh. That's two. It's two. It's two. Plus, if we can do it on the roof, like I can make this thing a lot closer to home. So. Like a lot closer to home. All right. Nobody's here. Hi. Why nobody? Da 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 da. Hmm. I gotta find our way through again. You know, I really gotta memorize which way we go through because. Or just make a highway. That feels too hard. Plus, after this realization of how much we actually need to do, very good chance we revisit the idea of how we're going to do this. So. Ah, okay. I am so far off track right now. I am so far off track right now. So, this way, down through here. $300. We need to be about 240, 274, 244, 35. Oh, shoot. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. Okay, I'll look at it after stream just because I'm not slabbing that much. I'm not slabbing that much. I'm not that crazy. Maybe. Yeah. I also really love how I was digging straight into a bastion. Yo, Tia. 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 With the massive 15-person rate. Oh, crap. Now I gotta go for another hour. Tia, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh. 15. Oh my gosh, Tia. Tia with the absolute Jews. How was stream, Tia? How hard did you have to carry Josh today? Ah. No, Josh, we came into some very unfortunate news. We came into some very unfortunate news. We needed to spawn so much. Spawn proof so much. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board. We're gonna go back to the drawing board. Ah. My gosh. Oh, so close. Were you in the money, or was the money like only the top spot? It's actually awesome that you're in that tournament, though. Huge, you were in that tournament. You rated everybody that was watching Apex to a Minecraft streamer. Have it. Oh my gosh. Bumble, welcome back. That's insane. That honestly sucks that since it was match point, you didn't win. Like, I get the purpose of match point, but at the same time, like, oh my gosh, sometimes just get it out of here. Just get it out of here. Oh, all right. Well, then, guess we're not waiting on the front area of this. So, we're gonna go back to this then, since now this is the much easier thing to do than spawn proofing. I thought we were about done. We weren't even halfway. So, we're gonna do. We're gonna polish all of our basalt, and we'll go from there. All right. So we polished the basalt. Basalt. Oh my gosh. You know, Bumble, I can't say I have. All right, so we're gonna do 5 high here. I really like that this is gonna be right up against a wall, and nobody's ever really gonna see this part, but it's probably gonna be the part that looks the best. I really love that, honestly. Five, yeah. Really weird how I'm counting without actually counting. But here we are. Needs to be 3 high at least. Otherwise, you're gonna bonk your head. I should just go and make that all the way to the thing, should I? Yeah, Bumble's not. Bumble, it's not Minecraft that makes me angry. Some other games. So what do we do for the floor in the other one? I think I did a bunch of hay. Yeah, I did. Hmm. I don't know how much I necessarily like doing hay there. I also don't know what I was thinking doing hay bales right there. I was thinking something, but it was not intelligent. I'd also like to point out we have almost died about 7 times in this stream. I feel like that's important to point out. Just purely from a awareness standpoint. I feel like that's important to point out. So. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. At one point today, me and Doodle, we said to ourselves, why were we not carrying Tia? Carrying you in ranked. And in reality, I don't think we would carry you. So, you do a lot better in tournaments than we do. That's for darn sure. The only tournaments I have ever been in, we barely have gotten 8th or 9th. Alright, Bumble, you're all good. You're all good. Nah, we suck. We suck. Is there... Is there thatch? Does Minecraft have thatch yet? I feel like thatch would be perfect. Thatch would be perfect. Is this what they consider thatch, though? Because if this is what they consider thatch, we might have an issue. Might have an issue. But I need a whole bit of dirt. It has coarse dirt. It has coarse dirt. But it has dish. I don't think it has thatch. Could be wrong. But I'm fairly confident. Fairly confident it's not. We'll do the path all the way through here. So the one reason I don't want to do the path, like... I think I'm overthinking it. I think I should put path down inside all the pens. Tool. On me. Datch on me. Datch on me. I think I'm overthinking it. I think I need to just put that down. Like, I think I'm just overthinking it. But what we're gonna do... By the way, 100% just lied to Luke, so he'd feel better apparently. So I don't actually... I actually don't mind the wood being in between here. Oh my gosh. Because it's just, yeah. Yo, what's up, spookers? How you doing? I don't mind the wood being in between there, because I feel like that would just happen anyways. So there are times I don't grasp how big my builds are. Like, I'm surprised this is 20 blocks. The stables might be nearly as big as that one. Whoops, daisies. As long as it's not to come onto the server anything bad or anything mean. So, otherwise, yes. Mm-hmm. We do also need to change the stone, like around here. So, wait, I need to do. We need a landscape. We need a landscape. Okay, ADHD brain's kicking in. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. No good. No, 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 no. No good. No good. I know Hops and Daffy have, so eventually I might open up to other people joining. So it's just I'm gonna be very, very careful of that. So but again, it's also like late stage Minecraft, so yeah. Well, I know two of them are now in college, so they really don't have time to join. Other one's a geologist. Other one just kind of plays games to play games with friends. Sure, spookers. All right, so I think I'm actually going to only have 2 pens per side. There were other people on here at one point. It's just life happened, got in the way. It really was like when I stopped playing, everybody stopped playing on the world. So, which kind of makes sense because the world. And also, speakers, if you did ask something and it has any sort of bad wording in it, it probably got caught by Automod. So, if it should you forever sleep, the answer is no, you should not. So, don't make sure we cover bases here. Oh no. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be that. And what do I want the... Okay, so... Do we get the tough involved already? don't, right? Like, this is meant to be the stable, so it should be a little bit more open air. So... yeah, I'll definitely think about it. Like, it's one of those things where I want to make sure that I genuinely do think I'm just kind of back on Minecraft for good now. I need a place to build a zoo. I need a place to build a zoo. Okay, so like, love working on this world. Love working on this world. My brain has been going wild. My brain has been going wild on a depth of view zoo. So like, not necessarily any like mods adding animals in or anything, but like the depth of view is set up to where it looks like it's an actual just normal size depth of view. So like, they did it a lot in Lord of the Rings with the hobbits and all that. Where to build a significantly larger animal than like actual size, like a dwarf's appa in size, but the pen and the exhibit is set up in such a way that it looks normal. Yeah. It's like you're standing here and it only takes up like, it's like a gorilla, it only takes up like that much or that little, like something like that. Because like, I then do a petting zoo where it's just literally all the animals in Minecraft. Uh I know I also need to start a hardcore world, so. Yes, you were. How you doing? How you doing, Nakora? You notice because the bass and the voice suddenly got a lot different. A lot different. There's no longer a awesome VTuber model on the screen. Oh, there's also another massive difference. Oh. So you're just choosing to have a bad day. That's unfortunate. That's good to hear you're doing good. So. No, it's Tia Beanie does. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna set it up like that. Actually going to split this in half. That there. We're gonna leave that. So this is actually gonna be more open air, so we're gonna do kind of our fence gate trick there. Gonna do that there. Do we have a gray wood? Is there an ash wood? What do you mean? What do you mean? I asked that question like I didn't just go through and put every single wood into the system. Not really. Like, I need the bark of the acacia. If that makes sense. I wonder, actually. He wondered, but he could not figure out because the acacia was not found. We're just gonna try a pale oak. Appa, do you know what I did with the acacia? I used all of it. That's what I did with it. Oh. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And here's where we're gonna find out how much of a Minecrafter you are. You know exactly where this tree came from. I will say you are an OG Minecrafter. Because no, I did not make it. Yeah. Etho. This is actually the tree farm that Etho has on one of his permanent world. It's one of them. Looks a bit broke. It looks like there's something missing in the middle there. I'd say something was missing in the middle. That's for darn sure. I know where I need to look for acacia saplings, and I don't know why I'm not looking there. Please get rid of this rain. Hey, acacia. Acacia. So, we're going to try a couple of things. I'm gonna try a couple of things. Yeah. Before you say it, yes, I know. This is actually my first build. So this was the first farm that we actually built. And the reason why I built this is because I had just figured out how to do an iron farm right before I started streaming. So this iron farm has been here for forever. And I don't think that guy's named. I think he's just holding something. I think he's holding the minecart. He might be named. Oh. That's not good. Apparently. New distance mod? Mm. Oh. He's angry. He's angry. You want to fight? Let's fight. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? No. I'm gonna say no because I don't know. All right. This is gonna sound really stupid. Can you turn nether brick into fences? If I'm thinking right, I think you can. Yes, you can. They're in fortresses. Genius. They're in fortresses. Are we? I don't need them to connect to regular fences. Ah. All right. So we're gonna try 3 different things. Are they gonna work? I don't know. I don't know. They might. Might. Every time I pick up my Diet Coke can, I am surprised there's still Diet Coke in there. But I'm happy. I'm happy there's Diet Coke in there because I need it. Because it is late. It is. All right. I can tell you which one's not gonna win. I can tell you which one's not gonna win. Actually, you ever just been really annoyed? You ever just been really annoyed? Because I am. I am. So you're saying, oh, yeah, she. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm open to inputs. I'm open to inputs. I'm open to inputs. I am open to inputs. Like, I think I'm not really going for anything. I want to make sure that they match. I think pale oak, but they all pop in their own way. Yeah, like I honestly think any of them would work. Keisha's your favorite? Pale second. Hmm. I need to sleep on it. I need to sleep on it. I need to sleep on it. Um. I mean, it is a battle arena. What if, hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out. White team, orange team. I'm hearing you out. White team versus orange team. All right, all right. You got your white rider versus your orange rider. All the horses over here have armor with white trim on them. All the horses over here have orange trim on them. Get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? I'm going team white. Well, we'll do this initially, and we'll see how it fully looks. But now we'll say that. And we'll have it where, like, the orange horses have more health, or the white horses are faster. Dill, that's astonishing. But yes, also concerning. I 100% agree with your friend on that. What? Oh, you got. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Did you not hear me say that I would be stupid? Crazy Miner. If I didn't know that meme, like I'd be so offended. I really wouldn't be. I would have laughed either way. Hello, mush. There a cat in your room? No. No. There's an appa. There's an appa. How much time longer you play Minecraft? Probably only 20 more minutes today. So, if you're wondering about all this stuff, it's 5 years. So, well, this section's only about a year old. A very inconsistent playing. Now, the question is, what do we do in these areas? So, this area is different than this area because this is actually going to just be like barracks and stuff. What's that supposed to mean, Mush? What's that supposed to mean? I gotta get to bed. I am tired. I was gonna end like 40 minutes ago, but then somebody decided to raid me, which I really appreciate. Ah, deal, I'm good. I got nothing going on tomorrow. Mush, I am playing on my own server, so this is a very old server, so I'm very particular about who I'd let join. So. I think I do core stirred here. What does core stirred look like? If I have any core stirred. Core stirred is gravel and dirt, right? Yeah, Mush, I'm not gonna give you the IP. Like, I'm very, very particular. So. Uh-huh. I said I'm very particular about who I let on the server. So I'm not just gonna give out the IP for it because it's my own server. So yeah, why is that dirt just darker? Yeah. But I can't hear your voice. How loud do you have the stream? Let's see. The cost debt is out of the question. Cost debt's out of the question. Oh, that's a pretty nice tile. It's a lodestone. No, Mush, I've never played Bed Wars. Well, I did, but I didn't. I haven't played it in forever. And when I did play it, I played it for like 2 weeks. Do I need to make a bunch of lodestones? Oh, I think I do. I think I do. Like, I think the tough would work. But, like, I need to go make a bunch of lodestones. No. So we're going to go make a bunch of lodestones and then put those in, and then we're going to call it for tonight. And call it for the night after that. Yeah. I know they're cheap. Like, I'm not terribly concerned about it, so. Mush, I said no, I didn't play Bed Wars. I genuinely think your volume's on 2%. Squawker? What do you mean it's me? It's not me. Is it me? I don't know. It's you. Food. Chiseled stone brick. All right. So, I'm not gonna lie. Do you know how nice it is just to have this? Oh my gosh. Guys, look at Tav. Nah, Mush. Nah. The way you are right now, like, nah. I'm good. Bye. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I don't have a stone cutter over here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Well, you see, Squawko, I have this thing called inconsistency. Really is a pain in the butt. So, yeah. It's unfortunate, but here we are. Here we are. But we get to eventually, I do believe so. When that day comes, it will be a wonderful day. Jew Masters? Oh, from the other night? Or earlier this week or late last week? I think earlier this week, right? Hmm. But now we're doing good. We're doing good. More and more subs every stream, so that's a good thing. So. Plus, we're working on some cool stuff now. Cool stuff. All right, Mush. Stay awesome, be awesome, Mush. Don't forget that you are loved. Yeah, that's really the right choice. That's really the right choice. That's really the right choice. All right. We're going to call it there, though. After Thanksgiving? Oh. Well, so like last week. Oh, we got to go to our spot, Fitz. We got to go to our spot. Fitz, who should I raid? Is there anybody live streaming that I should raid? I'd like to be on the life series one day, but I'd like to, but yeah. Let's see. We'll see. Shop and go to Twitch. Let's see. Not really. True Void. Yo, what's up? Not Trace. Trayers? I don't know. She's actually kind of a bad tie. We are actually ending stream here soon. All right. Yeah, we can. We'll raid the True Void. So, yeah. So we are gonna end it there. So as always, stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome. I will see you guys in the next one. Yeah. At some point we got to start a hardcore world. At some point we got to start a hardcore world and hope it lasts more than one stream. So yeah, as always, stay awesome, be awesome. I will see you in the next one. Bye. This is really awkward because now my game actually does pause. So yeah, so stay awesome, be awesome. Bye.